So she's standing there, all 5'4" of her 96 pounds, dripping wet in one of my, not the big bath towels, but one of the small little white
with
towels.
The workers, right there.
Cigarette in hand, chatting up the workmen. Little pink flip-flops.
Well, maybe, you know, she was hot. I don't know.
Oh, and it was one of my good towels too, all her cheap mascaras, you know, smeared on it. She'd gone through my makeup this morning.
How old is she again?
She's almost 18.
Okay, well, she's 18.
I know.
From a small town, right?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Excuse me?
you know, she's experimenting with.
Yes, she is experimenting.
How you ladies doing this evening?
Hi, Johnny.
You know, I could have played in the NHL. Huh?
I'm sure.
I played this game. I played hockey last night. It was a bunch of old farts who every one of them will tell you they could have played in the NHL, whether they could have or not, right? Oh, I got married. Oh, my knees went. Anyway, you should have seen me, eh? Had the puck on a string. Was pulling the old Dennis Savard spinorama, eh? Like crazy. Like crazy. Scoring at will. Scoring at free will. Every ache and pain my body ever had, gone. Felt like an 18-year-old. My mind was like an old wizened veteran, but my body was like a young, supple boy.
Wow.
It was incredible.
And Shandy would not leave my side at the party, okay? I tried to ditch her a bunch of times. I even went to the washroom just to get away from her. I open up the door, when I get out, and she's there. She's standing there waiting. It's like she's never been to a party before.
Gotta have your space.
Yeah, exactly.
Anna and I are spending our first weekend apart. She's gone on a journey retreat. Gloria and Jeremy picked her up at 4. Should be getting there just about now for her first calming circle.
Right.
You know, we've been together for 3 months. I mean, 3 months ago I spent every weekend by myself, and now I have no idea what to do with myself. What did I used to do? Nothing, I guess.
Well, I got nothing to do this weekend. Usually it's Oscar weekend, so, you know, it's a big thing in my family. It's just the 4 of us, but my mom invited a bunch of her friends over this year. She's been decorating the house since Tuesday, and it's just lame. I like it a small gathering for the Oscars.
Why don't you come over? We'll watch the Oscars together. We'll do a small thing. I got nothing to do, so...
As long as I get to hold the remote.
Oh, you're one of those?
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Whew. Hey, Oscars, this weekend.
Yeah, hey, we can have it at my place.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the Wizards are a crappy team, okay? They've got some talent, but they're not a very good team, and they lost again. And they're losing because they don't have Carter. But you Carter haters deny that.
Carter's a crybaby.
Look, he's hurt,
I can understand that he hurt his ankle, that's fine. But like I said, you don't have to cry about it. He cried about it.
Well, gets it hurt, you know?
Yeah, my ankle. He's a crybaby.
I mean, these guys are athletes, you know? They're supposed to be in top shape, but they're not going to throw away their entire
What do
career
you know
over
about
one
basketball? Nobody asked you.
Okay, look, I'm sorry, okay? Smallville was on. I didn't let you watch the game. I'm sorry.
I don't need to hear it. He's a crybaby.
Yeah. I mean, he's got problems, okay? He maybe doesn't have as high a pain threshold as some people, you know.
He's an athlete.
He gets paid a lot of money.
He gets paid a lot of money to cry and get carried off the court.
True.
So I start out from behind the net, eh? Carrying the puck out, right? Head fake the forechecker. He goes for it. Take it up to center. There's the D, right? I'm on the outside there, right wing. Pull it through him like this. Other guys there coming this way. Go back through him this way. Right in the slot. Bing. Top shelf. Glove hand. Boom. Goalie didn't do nothing. Couldn't save it at all, eh?
Nice.
Made him look
Where
foolish.
they keep the peanut butter.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and then after that, right? I'm skating on a line with this guy Ricky Lalonde, eh? This guy who I kind of know a little bit, right? I give him a pass, right? And he goes down. We all start laughing, right? You know, buddy fan that he's probably got a wicked hangover or something, right? So we go over, you know, spray some water on him, check, see if he's okay. He kind of comes to a bit, pukes, right? He's not looking so good. So, you know, we call an ambulance. We figure, you know, he ate some bad chicken the night before, whatever. We don't know, right? He's not talking so good, right? Ambulance comes. He gets on the thing. What do you call it, on the stretcher or whatever. And he's like, I'll see you guys at the bar after. We're like, okay, great. See you there, Ricky. No problem, right? We go back. We finish the game, right? I score a couple more goals, whatever, right? We're sitting there at the bar. We get a call. My other buddy's cell phone rings, picks it up. Hey, boom, it's the hospital. Ricky's dead. Had a heart attack at the hospital. Turns out he had a heart attack on the ice. 37 years old, in pretty good shape, too. Just like that, boom. Dead.
Wow.
Well, yes, of course, Lord of the Rings should take it. I mean, it's the most amazing film accomplishment of all time.
Are you
movie to ever win.
crazy? I watched it for half an hour in the theater where the dude was finding the ring, and I was out.
What?
What?
Oh,
Okay, what? Did you like Seabiscuit instead then? Hey,
Well,
how
I
about
didn't-
Master and Commander?
Technically, I didn't watch Seabiscuit. I actually just heard it. I was sleeping at a friend of mine's house, Bob and Judy's, and they have surround sound. And I went to go sleep in the bedroom above, and I swear to God, it sounded like there was horses running through the bedroom.
It is a movie about
boring.
horses.
Lost in translation, boring.
No, see,
Lord of the
Boring.
Rings should take it, but they'll give it to Mystic River because it's sappy, it's Clint
no,
Eastwood.
it doesn't matter. You know what? Intrinsically, in the 75 years of the Academy Awards, right, only 16% of the movies that have won for Best Picture have also won for Best Director, right? So, you look at it this way. Clint Eastwood, he's already won for Unforgiven. They're not going to give it to him. Sophia Coppola, she'll win for Best Screenplay. They're not going to give it to her because she's a woman and she's young. Peter Jackson is going to get rewarded for Best Director, hence he will win for Best Picture.
No.
You can't have a Best
It
Picture without a
should,
Best Director.
But it won't. It's the subject matter. Mystic River is about sadness and people dying, and that's the kind of thing they like. They have to reward that.
about that too.
But they
It's
won't recognize
epic.
that. They'll think it's fantasy.
No, they have to reward him.
I know they do, but they won't.
I saw you at lunchtime. You were just like Mr. Slick, man. You were working this girl at the deli counter. I didn't know how you were able to fit it in between all your work.
Was she a redhead?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's the girl that works in the muffin place across from the deli.
Oh, yeah, she looked familiar. What? She what is she, 20 or something like that?
She's like 20, 21.
Yeah.
Sweet girl.
Yeah,
man.
she's a very attractive woman.
Oh,
Man.
you into her, huh? This is the first I heard of this.
This will be the last you heard of it too. All right. I don't want to discuss it right now. But I mean, yeah, she was.
Look, Marlon, if you got a problem,
He just needs to stay. Just keep his own.
Look, I'm just trying to
You
help
can.
out,
You
man.
can't. I didn't ask you to help out.
look, you can't let this
Don't get
fester. You
involved.
can't let this fester. Okay, my advice would be, it's best just to confront this thing and deal with it. If something's bugging you, man, you got to get it out. Otherwise, it's going to eat you up inside.
Is there something?
So, I want to talk to you right now.
Babyface Ricky, we used to call him back in high school, eh? Because he was so
Aw.
pretty, eh? And
Poor guy.
even when he died, eh? He still had that youthful face, eh? I mean, you know, he had the body of a man twice his age, but his face was just gorgeous, eh?
You've known him since high school?
That's right. And sometimes in the showers after the game, if you got to look at him sideways there, sometimes you could swear it was a woman. He was that pretty.
Okay,
Beautiful
okay.
long blonde hair.
Are you sad in the least that your buddy died?
Oh, I wasn't much of a hockey player to speak of. I shouldn't have passed to him. Scared him to death.
Probably. Oh my gosh, there's this woman at the salon, Miss Gardner, okay? She was like 189 years old. Swear she was 25. Used to come in every Friday to make sure her hair and her nails were done.
Right.
Okay? So I have her on, in the roller set, and I stick her under the dryer, and like 15 minutes later, I notice that she's all kind of crumpled over to the side.
Yeah.
And her head's all pressed up against the bonnet, and her hand's all twisted. So I'm thinking, maybe she fell asleep or whatever. So I'm like, Miss Gardner, you gotta straighten up. Miss Gardner, Miss Gardner, Miss Gardner was dead.
Well, when it's your time, it's your time, right?
Yeah.
When the Reaper comes.
Well, at least her hair was done.
You should have seen her. All they had to do was comb it out.
Okay, no, that's
Like,
not nice. That's not nice. Now,
perfectly
come on.
Well, you know.
Let's have a little respect for those who have passed before us.
Moment of silence.
It has nothing to do with ability or talent. It has to do with which beautiful actress is willing to look ugly to win an award. I mean, look at Nicole Kidman, The Hours. Elizabeth
knows.
Taylor gained all this weight for Virginia Woolf. So Charlize Theron, man, she's got it.
She'll win just because she put on a little bit of weight and some plastic on her face.
What about like Diane Keaton or the little
Naomi
girl?
Watts.
Or the little girl from Whale Rider. She was
Yeah.
amazing in that film. It's just,
It's not fair.
No, it's not fair, but it's not as insidious as the curse of the dreaded supporting actress award.
Yeah.
You hear about this? Whoever wins that category, their career ends up drying up and dying. Talking about Mira Sorvino, Marissa Tomei, Mercedes Ruehl.
Well, hopefully that happens to Renee Zellweger.
Yes.
You know, she got up at some awards show and said, I better win this year. I deserve it because I didn't get it for Chicago.
I can't believe that won for Best Picture last year.
And that's why Lord of the Rings won't win.
But there's a fascinating story about one. I don't know her name, but she's also up for Best Supporting Actress from the House of Sand.
House of Sand and Fog.
She grew up in Iran, and she and her husband were both involved in the theater there. And even during the Iran Revolution, she kept going back and back to the theater until one day she shows up and had been cemented over, and she couldn't get in.
Wow. So she really has worked really hard for this.
Well,
that's why she won't win.
Sure, hey, you never know. Look at Hang Esnor from The Killing Fields, right? He grew up in Cambodia, was trained as a doctor. When the Khmer Rouge moved in there, they captured him and they tortured him for 4 years. He had to deny he had any medical knowledge. He moves to the States as a refugee in the 80s. He gets involved with The Killing Fields, his first ever acting gig. He wins for Best Supporting Actor for that film. And yesterday was the 8th anniversary of his assassination in Los Angeles. He was killed. That, and only in the history of the Academy Awards, only 2 Asians have ever won. Him and this other woman, Umeki, for Sayonara with Marlon Brando.
What about Yul Brynner?
He's not Asian.
I mean, I think that is so fascinating. You know, it's spiritual. You're moving on from one form to a spiritual form. I think it's great. And I mean, we're just shells. Our bodies are just shells, right?
Right, we're meat, we're
if
bone,
you pop
we're blood.
open a coffin, a modern day coffin, what are you gonna find? Hair extensions, fake boobs, right? Some globs of silicone and collagen bubbling around in this wooden box, you know? So
Yeah, there's something very, I mean, we laugh, right? I mean, I have this friend who laughs, you know, whenever you mention death, or she's at a funeral, she'll laugh hysterically. She'll have to leave the church. When I was nursing, you know, we're trained to be very clinical about it. We're in this room, this guy just died. He was one of my first deaths on my shift. And I'm trying, this friend of mine, we are laughing hysterically at the horror of he's farting.
Yeah, they fart.
Oh my goodness, we're trying to keep his eyes closed and they keep popping open again, and meanwhile his family's outside and we are crying. We're laughing so hard, but it's horrifying. I think we're, you know,
Well,
we're all
there ain't
just
no
freaked
dignity
out.
in it.
We're scared.
There ain't no dignity in it, Liz, right? We're meat, we're flesh and blood, all right? I mean, you know, as Rick there falls down, smacks his face on the ice, bloody nose, bloody mouth, puking all over himself, hair all stringy and gnarly looking. He wasn't looking so good. Death is ugly. You know, 37 years old and just...
Marlon, I gotta tell you, man, I'm at the end of my rope. I mean, I want you to be happy and I want you to be comfortable, but you're not even telling me what's wrong, so I can't even.
You know what? Just shut up. Honestly, just shut up. I mean, you have no.
Marlon,
You know what, Pete? Just leave for a second.
No. I want Pete here. I want an objective opinion.
Okay, sure. All right. Okay.
Marlon, you're keeping something inside, and you don't trust me to let it go. But if we don't have
just shut up. Do you want to know? You ratted me out to the cops. You baited me out.
How do you know that?
How do I know? It doesn't even. Your suit friend here told me, but that doesn't even matter. I mean.
How did you even know that? And why are you telling him that?
Hey, I heard you. I was sitting right over there. You were telling everybody, man.
Whether we talk to them or not, it's not important who you tell. It's the fact that you ratted me out.
Yeah, how could you do that to this kid, Seymour? Come on, that's his life, you know? You think you're acting like God here.
Marlon, I was trying to help, okay? You gotta believe that. I was trying to.
You were trying to help?
Yes.
That's a funny way to show you care.
How were you trying to help me?
Marlon.
That was 2 years of my life wasted because of your big mouth. Do you know what I went through because of your nonsense?
Marlon, I'm sorry.
How are you sorry?
I
You don't
have
even
in my
know.
life.
How do you even know what I went through? And you're sorry?
What are you gonna hit me?
I'm gonna hit. Yo,
We both know you could beat me up.
I would break you right now. Right now. Because of your big mouth.
Marlon, I'm sorry. You were like family to me, you know
Like
that.
family? You put me in a cell, smaller than your bathroom, for 2 years of my life. Thank you. You're sorry. Stupid.
Wouldn't do that to family. Shut up.
The Oscars are all about politics. They will give it to Bill Murray because they robbed him 8 years ago from Rushmore, right?
Yeah.
He should have won it, he didn't, and they're gonna give it to him this year.
No, it doesn't
No,
matter.
no, it's Sean Penn all the way, okay? And
When was
Mr.
the last time he went to the Oscars?
He's too controversial. He's too political. Remember a couple of years
Yeah,
ago,
but that
he
makes
led
it interesting.
No.
Yes,
You know
it
what?
does.
The Academy is incredibly short-sighted, and they hold a huge grudge. They have the ability to carry a grudge for years. All right? Yeah, absolutely. You know who's got a better chance of it? Ben Kingsley, former Academy Award winner.
He's already won it,
Little
though.
indie, yeah, but a little
Gandhi.
indie flicks. Yeah, in '82, he's put in his time. Now it's time to bring him back.
I don't care, man. Sean Penn is my man. You know he's nicknamed Baghdad Sean. He took out an ad in the Washington Post that was anti-Bush, all right? Cost him $56,000.
Which
I
is
love the
why
man.
he'll never win.
Exactly.
Look at Jim Carrey, talked out of his butt. Never, he's never won. And I don't think Bill Murray will win either because he's a comedian.
Doesn't matter
He
though.
hasn't
First
put
of
in
all,
the
have you
time.
seen the performance? He deserves it. Second of all, he was robbed last time.
I agree with you absolutely. But the Academy will never give it to
So
a
who do you
comedian
think?
this way.
Who do you think Jude Law is going to get it for Cold
No,
Mountain?
of course not. Of course not. It'll be Ben Kingsley or my Black Horse favorite, Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean.
There you go again. If you think a comedian won't get it, he's not gonna get it. It was a Disney film.
He died playing hockey, right? I mean, how many people can say they actually died playing hockey, right? He had the puck on his stick, right? Which was a change for him anyway, right? So I guess that was his time. God's like, well, you got the puck on your stick now, you might as well go now. It doesn't get much better than this, right?
I mean, it may make you feel better, think that he died happy, and maybe he did, playing hockey, being your wingman,
Yeah.
right? But I just think you have to kind of take the time to grieve a little bit. He was your buddy, he was your line mate, right?
Yep.
You know, and you mentioned earlier you're around the same age. I just think this stuff sometimes comes up and hits us in the face a little bit, and we don't know what to deal with it, so we...
I mean, I do feel for his kids on a certain level. I mean,
Oh, he's got kids?
He's got a 4-year-old, and he's got the one who was just born a couple months ago. There was, little kid's never gonna know his father.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I mean, then you've got this other responsibility after you're gone. These kids you left behind. I mean, I think there's little weight to it sometimes.
37's old for a caveman, right? And he was a caveman.
Caveman in the modern world, I guess, eh, John?
Yep.
Those poor kids.
Marlon, I am so sorry. I know that doesn't get you 2 years back, but I screwed up, okay? I didn't mean...
That's for sure. That was a...
Shut up, Pete.
Look, Seymour, for God's sakes, man, this is like somebody's life you're talking about here, okay? You asked me for my opinion, I'm gonna give it.
Look, Marlon, I didn't mean for you to go to prison, okay?
But I did.
When I went to your place and I saw those guns sitting there and I realized you'd lied to me about it, I panicked, okay? You were out of control. I know you know right from wrong, but you weren't listening.
In Kingston Pen. It's not gonna work.
Marlon, I swear to God, I thought they would give you a slap on the wrist.
Seymour, you don't
I'm
know
sorry,
this stuff.
I
though.
didn't
We don't know.
realize
I'm
about
like
your
you.
record.
I don't understand how the courts work. I don't know how the street works.
It's not.
And I didn't
going to
realize
work.
one of the guns was used in a murder.
I'm gonna need to get another parole sponsor.
Oh boy.
It's just, I can't live under the same house.
Well, you got to start over again. It's not gonna work.
Marlon, please,
I'm gonna need another sponsor.
Marlon, you're important to me, okay? I don't want to just end it like this. I don't want to just...
Oh boy.
Bill Murray, guaranteed. Any money, any money.
No, okay, Vegas. Even Vegas is saying Sean Penn. It's
Or
totally
Bill Murray.
Okay,
Sean
okay.
Penn.
Enough. This is what we do, okay? Put your money where your mouth is. You like Sean Penn. You like Bill Murray. I don't think either of them are going to win. Let's make a bet.
Fine.
Okay, but no money because I'm broke.
And no streaking. Okay, I'm not
yeah.
running through the train naked. It's just not gonna happen.
No, I
No
wasn't
way.
there, but I heard. Fine.
Disgusting.
What are the stakes then?
Well, I don't know.
I got it. The losers are gonna kiss. On the train on Monday.
Okay. Okay. I need odds then. I need odds.
Okay,
I
you
get
know
the
what?
other 3 guys. Then.
I'm so sure about this. You can take Jude Law,
Okay.
Ben Kingsley,
Fine.
and your lover Johnny Depp.
It's gonna work because the vote's gonna get split between Bill Murray and Sean Penn, and one of my guys is gonna go up the middle. So you guys
No
enjoy.
way.
How naive.
No phony baloney kisses either. No pecks. No.
Yeah, but no tongue.
No
all right?
tongue, no
Okay,
tongue.
No
tongue.
offense or anything.
Open or closed mouth.
Full.
Whatever
10
you
second
guys
long,
choose.
Full
You can
10
practice
second
at
long
home.
kiss. A real kiss. I've got a stopwatch.
Okay.
Are we in?
Yeah.
Losers.
Suckers.
Life's one long lesson, Seymour, and I
Screwed it
think,
up.
yeah, man, you just got
Screwed
an
it
F.
all up.
You just got an F. You failed, man. You failed. But you know, I think that comes from the fact that you're the kind of person, you know, you're just, sometimes you're not that sharp. You know, you're desperate to help people out. You're desperate because you want to be loved by people, and you want, you know, you want all this respect from people, and you stick your nose in business where it shouldn't be. Huh?
So sorry. Really?
This is the thing that makes me laugh, Seymour. It's that now you know what it's like to be in pain. Now you know what it's like to lose 2 years of your life, or to lose all your money, or to lose your health, huh? Now you know how it feels tough for other people.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about?
What?
You know, listen. You know, maybe I didn't think about this so much. You know, everybody, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess everybody makes mistakes. I've made mistakes. I mean, that's how I ended up there.
Marlon, I dropped a big ball.
You know, no, it's not. You know what?
This is the mother of all mistakes. I don't know why you would even trust me again.
I think, you know what? I think we should just go back. Forget about this whole thing. Forget about me saying I want a new sponsor.
What?
I think we should just try to work it out. Try our best to work it out. Because we both made mistakes. And I need to change, I guess. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.